This is a very common question, which is, Fritz, how do I start the process of ditching scripts and being confident working with anyone, regardless of their presenting problem? So, this is what we're going to talk about today. I know how comfortable scripts can be, the part of your brain who craves that safety and that predictability with the script. You know exactly what to say. You don't have to even think about it sometimes. That predictability feels so goddamn safe, but you know deep down that it also feels very imprisoning, right? You have noticed that these are hit or miss with your clients. Maybe your clients do have a lot of good results, but you know deep that down that what you're doing is only the ibuprofen fix, the symptom level band-aid fix, and you want to be able to just help anyone who comes to you confidently and not rely on these things. And so this is super, super common. This feeling is super common, especially if you've been trained in traditional trainings like I was, where there was a lot of focus on scripts and the practitioner needing to create an experience for a client. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you want to stand out and if you want to get next level results and really focus on your clients resolving their issues, you're not going to find that in the scripts because that is symptom, right? Scripts address the symptom. We know this. And so this is the biggest mistake that even seasoned hypnotherapists make, where they go to see a client comes to them, they don't even have a niche, and then it's maybe a new presenting problem, and then they look for a script or what best technique to use based on the symptom problem. Can you not see the problem with that? You're treating the symptom instead of what is truly underneath and what's going on. If a guru tells you, or if a script tells you, if a resource tells you that XYZ symptom, like PTSD, is caused by XYZ thing, you want to use your discernment and critical thinking skills because how will that person truly know unless they sit their ass down in front of a client? You will not know that for sure. And so I truly get it. This is how you were trained, and this is exactly why you keep making these mistakes. This is exactly why your results are hit or miss. This is why you may feel imprisoned with the scripts that just give you that symptomatic relief yourself, but not really giving you the results that you know you are capable of, results that you know the unconscious mind is capable of, right? And so, in order for you to get to that next level result, you want to be able to learn the foundational skill set of how to work with the person in front of you, how to work with the fact, how to work with clients by using your client's lead. And this is something that blows everyone's minds because they think they're doing it, but if you have to go research XYZ thing for a client, that's not what it is, right? You want to be able to have that one-to-one connection with your client and help them resolve their problems by listening to them intently because your client will know exactly what therapeutic method they need. All you need to do is learn how to investigate, learn how to assess them in order to help them get there. This is a very, very different skill set that is not taught traditionally. You are not taught how to actually assess client. This is basic therapeutic one-to-one. This is the first shit that you need to know. This is the first thing that I learned when I was in nursing school, how to assess a client. Because if you don't know how to assess a client and really figure out what the real problem is, then you're not going to be that confident hypnotist that actually helps people and wants to put yourself out there because you're missing this foundational skill and deep down you know this. You just haven't figured it out yet until now. And this is exactly what I help my students with. I help them to assess their client right then and there and help them investigate the true problem so that they don't need to look anywhere outside of the world other than the client in front of them. Can you imagine how much more successful you'll be, how much more fulfilling your work is when you just allow your client to lead the session? How much less pressure you will have on yourself because you are not figuring it out. You're allowing the client to figure out the solution to their own problem, which is the motherfucking point anyway, right? And so if you just keep on doing this, if you keep on focusing on the next certifications that keep on doing the same thing, you're really disservicing your clients because you are looking for something outside of them that is not really, that may or may not help them. It's just like throwing spaghetti on the wall in therapeutic version, right? So in order for you to actually ditch the script, you want to really discern and pinpoint what the real problem is. And I can tell you, if you don't have the investigatory skills to help your clients get to the actual real problem and not just the symptom problem of PTSD, anxiety, panic attacks, exhaustion. If you don't know how to ask your clients questions to get to the deep layer, then there is no business doing another diploma or course because you're missing the foundations. And this is exactly what you'll get inside the NeuroSync program. And so, if this is something that you are incredibly serious about wanting for yourself and your clients, real transformation, an actual therapeutic outcome instead of the band-aid morphine drip type symptom or relief, you want fast lasting results that stand a test of time and have your clients remember you forever, then definitely message me and join the NeuroSync program. There's a lot going on over in the next year, and this is the skill that will help you stand out, feel more confident to put yourself out there because you know that you are going to bed that same day having changed that person's life instead of just putting a band-aid on their wound.